Looks that way.
Okay.
7 people in Discord, 7 on Roll20.
So let's go ahead and run back through the list of characters of who's going to be playing for my sanity. Number 1 is Captain Houston, played by myself. Next up is First Mate Janice, who I don't believe was claimed. So I will also be playing Janice. Next up we have Mechanic Crew. Who will be playing?
That's me.
And that's Josh.
Yes, come
Next up we have our 2 engineers, Jan and Clarence. Jan will be an NPC, and Clarence will be played by...
That's me.
It's Ben. Alright. Next is Science Officer Boris.
That's me, Brock.
Gotcha. Alright. Next we have Communications Specialist Jebediah.
'Tis I.
And penalty 1 is Navigator.
Icky. Jordan's.
And last but certainly not least, we have Cargo Supervisor Josh.
Hello.
This is not the typical fantasy empowering of D&D. This is simply an engine that we're using to tell the story however it may go. I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathy. So if anybody has anything further to do, go ahead and start. The cold black outside the windows has been a constant companion for the last few months. Space. Simultaneously vast and claustrophobic. Everything outside of the Narcissus is hostile to life. You are all members of the cargo ship, due to return home in the next 3 months. It's been challenging, to say the least, being cooped up with your fellow crewmates. The halls and rooms of the ship have gotten old months ago. Everyone is a little sick of the job, and nobody can wait until disembarking. Everyone is still friendly with one another, but the individual behavior ticks have grated on you. Each day is the same food, the same exercise, the same halls, the same schedule, day after day. If it wasn't for the constant threat of being stranded in the black, one could almost turn the brain off. Nighttime is the only respite where you can all retreat into your subconscious to escape the monotony, into a new reality. This day is as any other. After the morning's chores, Captain Houston has gathered you all together to brief you on today's itinerary. I'm sure you've all heard the news, and I won't mince words. We intercepted a distress call early this morning. No, I don't need to remind you, but policy is to provide help to anyone out here who needs it. I'm sure some of you would rather sail by, and I'm definitely in that camp. But imagine if it was us out there. All right, communications officer, would you kindly inform the crew what we have been given?
We received the message at 0426. Mayday, Mayday, vessel Acheron requests immediate assistance. Crew under threat. Evacuation needed immediately. Ship dead in the water and running out of supplies. That message has been repeating every 12 seconds since it started.
So, are we all on the same page here?
Weston cut out for me after he said crew under threat.
It's evacuation needed immediately.
Okay.
The water and running out of supplies. Now, the signal is barely a day old, so whatever's happening can't be too far removed from this. We can still offer them a aid and assistance. Now, what's odd is we should have picked up the signal sooner. Whenever it came in, it wasn't a weak signal, it was strong. It came in, I don't know, like a flash. So something kept it from being picked up on our end. Not sure why. Perhaps it just got bounced off of a wrong moon or satellite or something.
Do we know where they are in relation to our position?
It shouldn't be too far from here. I think it'll be, if we divert now, it'll take us about 6 hours out of our way. And who knows? The company might give us a bonus out of this whole thing if it's worthwhile. Bonus for each live crew member we rescue, and if there's any salvage, who knows? We could get a finder's fee. Alright, if nobody has anything to add, I'll go ahead and have Iggy go ahead and plot us a course.
Boop, beep, boop. We're spotted. Yeah, sorry. Alright, course plotted.
It doesn't take long to divert power to go and intercept a course for the signal. And within 6 hours, we are inside of the Earth. Outside, the small speck is growing larger. It orbits a dull husk of a moon. A large teal gas giant is its host, rings throwing striped shadows across the surface. The star here is burnt orange. The Narcissus is currently moving into where you can see where it will be available for short-range comms. So very slowly, getting more and more visible, you can see this. The ship appears to be dead in the water, no lights. But you are within short-range comm distance now. What would you like to do?
Like to try to hail the craft.
Okay, how so?
Use whatever short-range communications exists on our ship to try to open a channel to them.
Okay, so you send out a beam of communications, just little flashes here and there. After the standard minutes of waiting time, there is no response.
Captain, no response on the comms.
Oh, you got some flashcards, we can hold them up to the window, see if they answer that, I guess. If they're not... Oh, that specific comm burst is usually only used whenever there's crew still alive on there, so... Whatever happened, it can't have been too bad if people are still alive.
Did you send us a picture of the other ship or anything? Can we tell how it looks?
There appears to be... Are you guys able to see that?
Where?
Can you see it?
Yes.
Yep.
There is some superficial damage towards the back of the ship. The main cargo area has been completely evacuated. It has been blown out. There is nothing that exists. In fact, there are a few bits of debris that are just kind of scattered behind it, like dust in the wind. I said cargo. It's the area directly above.
It's in the chat. A 9.
Okay. So you're close to where the ships are relatively close enough. The way you guys are going to be getting over there, porting, is going to be down here. But in order to get this small sort of umbilical setup, I'm going to need Hope to go ahead and make me a. Let's just go ahead and roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus to it, and also add your intellect modifier as well.
Let's see. 15 plus the proficiency.
That's right.
And then like 20.
Excellent. Your hands fly across the screens. The keys are hit in very simple. As you set the umbilical to clamp onto the entrance to the other ship's cargo section. Everyone gathers in the area, directly waiting to hear the captain messages you all. The sensors that begin in the air directly above the cargo hold has been blown up exposed back to you. Nothing else enters the reading like that. There should still be atmosphere in there. We have 5 suits that are rated for EVA, so how will we want to do this? So I basically am going to need some people to determine who's going to be going and who's going to be in the EVA suits. Yggdrasil, you have no need of air, so feel free to make some comments in this session.
But I can go. Like, are we all going and only 5? Or can we take 6 people if I go without a suit?
I'll go. Ash.
I can go, Captain. It's, in case there's any machines that need fixing while we're over there.
Yeah, I can go and maybe take a look at their navigation logs, see where they've been.
Yeah, and I can go and take a look at any comms logs as well.
Okay, we're still have room for 2 more suits. Captain is going to go. He's going to leave Janice back on board the ship. There needs to be some kind of CO left on board. We're still have room for in a suit, and people can go without suits.
I'll go. Take a look around.
Alright, Clarence, Jan, I want you guys to stay here, make sure everything is ship-shape.
Aye, Captain.
Last thing I need is for something wrong to happen over here and we get stranded. Janice, feel free to berate them if they step out of line. She kind of smiles and nudges the firearm at her hip. She goes, "Don't worry about it, I'll take it." There's a general sort of laugh, but everyone's still a little uneasy.
About Jan or the whole situation in general?
Just, there's a ghost ship floating out in space. They're not hailing on any comm channels. Something's like that.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I have not enabled the lights to emergency just yet.
But my helmet has infravision.
Vibrations of the docking reverberate throughout the ship.
Let me get some lights. And I will use my data pad and basically cast dancing lights. And you'll see 4 little drones come out of my belt and just kind of parade us with lights.
Alright, that was
Forest.
Alright, what is the range on those? Right.
See. It's 4 torch-sized lights. So probably 2020.
So as you guys wait in the airlock and let it cycle out, noises are a little bit muffled through the sides of the suits, but the door ahead of you opens. The temperature readouts on your suits let you know that it is cold. Yggdrasil, you can feel that there's a temper differential right here of about 30 degrees. Pressure, the equalizing temperature drops into a full around 20 from equilibrium as the air rushes past you. There is steam rising from the small little reactor located on Yggdrasil's back as the heat mixes with the cooler air. The cargo hold stretches in front of you. It's quiet.
Still no sign of power.
No sign of power. Let's put you guys where you need to go. The cold, dark space is cluttered with boxes and bins stacked on them. Ice crystals have formed over most of the surfaces. The engine housings to either side are sweating moisture. A small, open container lies on its side directly in the center of the room. No ice covers it, and there is a perfect radius of 2 feet around it where no ice is formed. There's a free ride to ship.
The area of the cargo hold that we're in, you said it was blown out, like there's a missing chunk? Or is it like the doors are open?
There is a section that is located directly on top of where you guys are standing now, like on the deck, that has been completely, pressure has been broken into the reach, meaning that's I'm gonna go ahead and C2, not just staring at a black screen the whole time.
Woo!
If that's okay with you.
Yep.
Is there any other crates that are like the one that's in the middle of the room?
Yeah, there are a number of smaller crates as well. This one doesn't seem to have much that separates it from its brethren.
I'd like to cast detect magic, so I have like a built-in scanner on my arm, and I can I would assume it'd be more like detect technology or something to try to determine what is there. If people want to wait around for 10 minutes, I'm sure. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
So you set it up to begin the area around. Would you guys like
I'd like to see if I can find any kind of interface that may be running on emergency power or anything where may be able to get into the comm system.
Okay, go ahead and make the investigation check.
I'm unable to.
18.
Manipulate my token. Ash, far left. See money. Oh. Can you just make this one smaller?
Yeah, I can do that.
I don't know if that'd be easier because I can't see anything now, but okay.
Alright, can you...
Sweet. Yep. Cool. Thanks.
Or-
18. Okay. Quick, guys, DM's gone. Roll not 20s.
Hey, any make that has no call for is not allowed. Which
I'm not
is-
even there to begin with, so. Hey, that was a nat 20.
I used to play with a guy who would just roll dice and be like, "Oh, I just rolled a 19 for this," and I'm like, "Okay, you didn't say you wanted to do that, and I didn't ask for the check, so cool, I guess."
Yep.
No bueno.
That's called cheating.
That is called cheating.
What? That is another meaning of the word.
Oh, I rolled in that one. I'm not going to bring that up.
Ah, I can see things now. Excellent.
We're echoing again.
Speaking of
Turn
which,
it down.
can we see what's in that open crate?
Yeah, who's going to check it out?
How close do we have to get to it to look in it?
You can get a close look at around the 2-foot mark if you want to just kind of observe it from a distance. Then I'd say you can get within 5 feet.
I'll get within 5 feet.
Right. Looking at 5 feet, it is just. It's around the same volume as, say, like a milk crate, but it is not square, it's more rectangular. The top fifth of it, so 20% of it, would be the lid. It is off to the side, just sort of next to it. Where you can see it appears to be empty. There's some kind of almost dust-like substance inside of it.
Alright. Where's the... Are we in the area where the power is, or do we know where the, like, power system is, so I can go fix it, get some heat going in here?
Yeah, unfortunately the power is not able to be accessed from here. You have to go elsewhere in the ship. There is a doorway directly behind the doors.
Oh, sorry. Stand on the side.
Anybody want to join me? I don't want to wander around a dark ship by myself.
Yep, I'll go along.
I think I'd like to start taking inventory of the crates. Could I use my crowbar to start popping some open?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead. We'll count your crowbar as thieves' tools for the sake of this. Go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
9.
Right. The first few you get to are completely unreadably set towards the end.
Well, that's what the hammer's for.
The few that you've actually managed to gain some purchase in are some of the more lower quality crates. Inside there are various pieces for what look like some kind of production area, sort of like small specialty parts for manufacturing machines on colony worlds. Various nuts, bolts, specialty sides that you can't just buy at the random space hardware store. You have to order them special. It's very annoying, and it's exactly how the company makes money.
You said it does what? What kind of machinery is it?
It's used in the production and fabrication machines.
Okay, I'll relay that information to the rest of the crew.
In the next one, there's a completely unrelated set of sort of antique looking things. Like there's an old saw, some nails, like a few release woods, antique stuff way, way back in the day. Nobody uses these kinds of tools anymore. So it's possible they're hauling these to a highlight reel or some kind of museum. You can pretty well tell that the people who run this ship are probably freelancers. They just kind of haul whatever cargo they can get to go from one quadrant to another. That's some people who have dealt with it.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So the door ahead of you is shut and it will not open without power, so you can go ahead and try to open it. How would you like to try?
I got a crowbar.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a strength athletics check.
14.
14. With a dull and heavy brrr, the doors are popped open and you can see inside.
Okay, I'll go ahead and step through.
You've got some kind of oculus that'll allow you to see.
Correct.
Yeah. What's the range on that?
60. Ah, I've gone blind!
Yeah. How's that?
That looks much better.
That is. Hang on. Still not letting me.
once you figure it out, I'd also like to bust out a flashlight. Or as the British say, a torch.
Yeah. See, Roll20 has updated their lighting system in the last couple of weeks. Alright, who's pulling out a torch?
I will if it's not too difficult.
Alright, that was Ash.
Yep. Sorry. Oh boy, there's ominous signs being written in blood, probably.
This circular room reaches up to 20 feet above your head, open to the floors above you. Immediately to your right is a service ladder, running up the same length. To either side of you are doors labeled engineering, and the door ahead, crew bunks. A large spiraling stair circles up to the left.
Well, we were wanting to head towards engineering to try to get the power on, right?
Yep, that sounds like the right place.
How long has it been since we arrived?
It's been about yeah, around this time, 10 minutes is whenever your ping would finally come back. You get
Okay.
no responses back. Everything here
Okay.
is dead, not even picked up.
Okay. I have that for 10 more minutes. So I'll just follow the group that started going in there.
Captain pops up ahead. Alright. So both of these doors are labeled engineering. Alright. Somebody take a look in there, see what you can find out. So it's empty to go into engineering.
Said which doors?
Right here. And right here.
I'll go to this door.
I can go left.
Alright.
Little do you realize I can peek into the door.
That's right. There are small glassways set on the insides of them, so you can have a limited view of what's inside of them, should you choose to.
Yeah, what do we see?
Looking at number 14, you can see dimly through the glass a long line of monitors.
What about
Are
through
any
my
of them
side?
on?
Over there, you can see what looks to be some kind of a work desk and a chair with what could be somebody sitting in it.
Okay, I think Jordan also asked a question.
I missed that.
Are the monitors on?
They are not.
Okay.
Captain, possible signs of life here.
Okay. Let's get it open, see what we can find out.
Crowbar.
Alright, go ahead and make another strength athletics check.
8.
You pop it in there, and where the first time you were able to cleanly take the doors back into their sections, this one you have bent the door so poorly that it is unable to be salvaged at the end of it. You do manage to remove one half of it, but for the sake of movement, it would take you. This would count as difficult terrain to get inside.
Can I get any better view of the figure now?
Oh yes. Slumped at a desk is the body of a technician. From here, you can see there is a single entry wound in the middle of his back.
All right, check that, Captain. No signs of life.
Let's look him out. Get in there. Find out what it is. Find out what's happening.
All right, I'll go ahead and make my way through the broken door.
I'm following, like, right behind.
Alright, so you're checking out the body.
Yep.
From here, you can see that it is partially frozen to the desk. The entry wound in the middle of the back appears to have come from some kind of firearm discharging into it. The flesh is tinged black around the entry wound. Underneath the frost layer, you can see that there is gray dust covering the recent wound. There's some areas spreading out from that.
Going to rub my finger through the dust.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 7.
It's a 7. Instantly, fear grips you. Run as far as you can, backing away, again away from the body. Just putting yourself in that corner. You cannot get closer to it. You're just standing there, staring, frozen at this thing. After a second, the feeling subsides. You can see that it's just a body. Do something, but you can feel where your fingers touched it. There's a
You alright there, Jeb?
Just gonna kind of shake my hand out. Be like, ugh, that gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Looks like it's just some dirt. People were disgusting in here. Do I see anything in here that's potentially broken that I could fix that could turn the power back on?
The place in here is more of like an office / workstation. As such, there are only rudimentary sections that can be accessed here, like the plumbing areas, the maintenance for like the crew bunks, such like that. So nothing particularly important, but necessary nonetheless.
Is there anything on the body? Is he holding anything, or is he just like slumped across the desk?
He's slumped across the desk. There's nothing in particular that he's holding. He does have a few pockets on his jumpsuit, though.
I'll check his pocket. Why not?
Go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
Didn't think about that. Ow. That's a 3.
A 3.
Yep.
You reach your hand in, and you can feel there's some kind of a hard plastic thing, and as your hand touches around it, you can feel this small tingling in the palm of your hand. You just freeze. Sweat breaks out across your forehead, and you spend a solid 10 seconds there just frozen. Before you finally snap back to it, you pull your tingling hand out of the pocket, and you can see that there's a key card in your hand now.
Oh, okay.
What's interesting is that this key card is not like a digital key card. Well, I mean it is, but it also functions as a sort of analog as well. Like there are different raised edges set into the card itself, almost like an old-fashioned key, where you can turn it and it would disengage something.
Oh, this is interesting.
These are actually pretty high-ticket items. These are tactile keys that you can use even when there is no power. The people who are on more well-off ships than you usually use these in case there are issues that need to happen where you need to access areas where there is no power. They're usually only specific to one lock, though. And those are generally the important lifelines of the ship.
Gonna go ahead and get out of that and move back to the main room.
Okay.
I'll relay what we saw, that the person appears to have died by some kind of firearm.
You know, it's kind of ballsy to fire a weapon like that in space. Most small arms are fine, but if you don't have enough hull sheeting, you could blow a hole and vac the whole section. Which is why none of you have firearms.
What was this up here? That's little.
Up there, that is just a that's a workbench where there are a few separate tools that would be lying up there, like small little welders and stuff.
Okay.
Actually, most of them are gone, which is strange.
Interesting. Alright. I head back out this way. Here's like, hey guys, I found a key. Old school, or like high-end, nice tactile key that hopefully get us somewhere. Is there any indication on the key card as to where it might be
There's just a
to?
the top bit that you would use to actually hold onto while you shove it in the slot is blue, and somebody has scratched an E1.
Interesting. E1, so engineering 1? I don't know. That's my guess.
Have I seen any crates that seem to represent that? I'm gonna be continuing to meticulously inventory everything in the cargo bay.
Okay.
While everyone else is doing their stuff.
The ladder that I'm standing by currently, it doesn't go up or down.
It goes up.
Like up towards possibly an engine, or just a different level of the ship?
To a different level of the ship. You can actually have rudimentary engine access from this room. The engines are located on either side, flanking on this level, at least the bottom halves of the engines are. So the inner workings can be accessed from here, and presumably over in the other room as well.
Iggy, any luck with that door?
Just see some monitors. We can try to force it. Let's see. I don't know if I have a crowbar. I do not.
Alright, the last one didn't go so well, but I'll go ahead and get in here and try to get this door open as well.
Alright, go ahead and make me a strength athletics check.
22.
Alright. This one is a stranger beast than the others, but you nonetheless managed to find the correct parts. Perhaps since you didn't have very much success with the last one, you understand just where to pop these in, loosen them before actually managing to move everything back in order to get on the roof floor.
Something on the floor? Or are those just texture on the map?
Oh, it's something on the floor.
Like what kind of something?
Small little bits where the hole appears to have been slightly melted away. And in fact, from here you can see that the room boasts screens and lights with dead readouts. Part of the console has been melted away. Over in this area right here, you can see that there are a few light scratch marks in the metal.
If I look up from where the stuff was dripped on the floor, do I see anything?
Just normal ceiling above you.
Okay.
Can I see, like, what kind of stuff made the scratch marks? Like, if it was like a tool or.
Go ahead and make me a straight intelligence check.
It's... Yeah, 16.
It's too irregular to have been made by a tool unless the tool was being wielded by some kind of unstable or otherwise compromised individual. But there are 4 separate marks, 2 of them deeper than the other ones, that appears to have been made by something with the same semblance as a hand, some kind of like a claw or hand tool, almost like a spade. Not a spade, like one of those little rake things. I don't know what they're
Yeah. Right. So. No, I get it. Okay. Yeah, I'll relay that to Jeb, I guess. 'Cause scratch marks over on the wall.
Is there any sign of equipment that would get the power back on yet?
There's a console down here that can be used to restore power, yes, but usually this is where the power would need to be accessed once the, this is where the power would be kicked on once it has been diverted to here from somewhere else.
I think we need to get the power back on somewhere else first, but once we do, we should be able to get it transferred where it needs to go from here.
Alright, I'm gonna need somebody to stay back here and make sure that they can flip this as soon as we get power.
I can do that. I think I know computers pretty well.
Alright. Good job. Alright, what do you think? Should we clear out the rest of this level or head up?
I say let's finish clearing this level. Don't want to leave any nasty surprises behind us.
That's good. I already don't like the presence of that body.
Alright, so there's one last place up here.
Yep. There is a closed
Alright, wield the now familiar feeling of this crowbar in my hand.
As you pull it out and get rid of the Captain Houston kind of puts a hand on his shoulder and he's like, you know, bet you never thought you'd be using that crowbar for this, did you?
Nope, can't say that I did. Not much call for it in my normal job role.
Nope, but I'm glad you're here. Go ahead and open her up. And make a strength and weapons check.
14.
Right. You managed to passively open it. It's not nearly as well put together as the last door. But you open up the area into what appears to be where the crew would bunker. There are rooms to your left and your right, and a shut door ahead of you.
Alright, one more door. Let's do it.
Alright, to the left, right, or ahead of you?
Ahead of me.
Alright. The door, labeled lower hold, is locked. And a quick glance through the glass reveals black, dust-like silica particulate floating in the room. It's hazy, but amidst the gloom you can make out stacks of boxes. In the middle of the room, a spheroid object rests amidst a tangled, dark mass.
Did I say up? I meant to the left.
Oh, okay. Alright. Those doors will actually open pretty well. There's not even a check needed. The bunks over here are pretty bare bones. Not really meant for luxury. Meant for the crewmates who cycle out and jump ship with each stop. The beds have been made, with the exception of the top bunk in the left room. The mattress has been moved out of the way as if to grab something stored underneath. Looking ahead at the wall, there is a screen mounted there. There's a memory stick plugged into the terminal on the wall. Without power, it's useless.
Okay, I'll go ahead and grab the memory stick and pocket it.
Okay.
And to the right.
This room is in much the same condition, only there is no computer terminal on the wall. There's just a large couch-like section. It's kind of stained. It's not very appealing. And of course, it's hard to make out the stains through the nice layer of frost that covers everything.
Well, Captain, I think that's about it.
Alright. Let's head upstairs. I'll go first.
Does the ladder go up or down?
The ladder goes up.
Wait, wasn't there like a weird giant red floating sphere?
You don't know that.
Okay.
And I will follow the captain up the stairs.
Oops, gonna take the ladder.
Okay. Are you staying down below, Ash?
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep popping open these crates and writing everything down. I'm gonna be avoiding that one crate that's on the ground that still doesn't have like the ice around it.
Okay. Good to know. What about you, Yggdrasil?
I'll go up.
Okay. Okay. A pair of workrooms makes up the majority of this land. Bits and pieces of machinery lie in heaps all around. Evidence of a struggle lies in the blood spatters on the floor and table over here.
What have they
I'll
to
go
these
check out the
guards?
blood.
From where you are, Hope, you can see that there is a set of doorways over here that opens up into the cold black of space. This down here is where the section that had been evac'd had been.
Well, let's not open up these doors.
That's probably for the best. Alright. So, the blood is no longer, it doesn't lead to a body or anything like that. It just appears to be self-contained to this specific area. But an altercation happened near this table, and there have been things that have been sort of shoved off to the side, including a very strange-looking item. It appears to be able to be held with 2 hands. There's some kind of a tank cylinder attached to it, and a trigger mechanism.
You find anything, Iggy?
Oh, sorry, it cut out. Was that something I found?
Yeah.
Okay, I caught something with trigger mechanism, but that's about it. No, that's alright.
It's some kind of an item that appears to be rigged up like a firearm. There is a cylinder attached to it, and it is all hooked up to a trigger mechanism.
Set a potato cannon.
This is not Tremors 3.
Tremors 6 in space.
It could be.
Actually, I think they're on movie 7. It just hit Netflix. I've not watched it.
I thought it was in space.
I've got no idea. I'm scared to watch it.
The current one is on an island. The last one was that
It wasn't in the Arctic.
Hey, yeah, but it was the desert with a blue filter.
Yep, that's right. I remember that, unfortunately now.
Okay. Can I, see, I don't want to pull the trigger, but is there any indication that it's been, you said it was kind of rigged up, it wasn't like to be a firearm.
It had been put together, and actually the tools from the downstairs engineering room have been moved up here into this workspace. But with your ping on the detect technology little aura that you've got going on, you can tell that this is some kind of flamethrower mechanism that essentially functions like burning hands. And
Okay.
it has got how many charges? Three charges of burning hands.
Yeah, I'll carefully pick that up and, just mention to the rest of the crew, since it looks like somebody rigged up this, flame device. I don't know why they would to do that, but
What a strange so far on this ship.
You said what's changed?
A lot of strangeness so far on this ship.
Oh yes. So this blue area right here leads down into the like the next area down below you. You can see that there's one level actually still up above you, and there's another section that you guys have not explored yet over here.
Let's check it out.
Okay. Say she might need some light.
That's dark vision.
Another workroom set over here. This one appears to have been untouched in direct opposition to the one over there. Over in this corner, there's a ventilation maintenance cover that has been violently opened, beyond which a ladder has been set that descends down into darkness.
Why would someone go into a ventilation shaft? There should be a ladder in there.
Could also mention it appears to have been violently opened from the inside.
Something busted its way out of this vent here.
Something? Sure.
I mean, vent's all mangled and it's been outwards to inwards, so
Yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who has strength like that outside of the Marines. And even then, I doubt those jarheads could do something like this. Okay, new plan. Get the power on, see if we can find whoever the heck is still alive on here, and then we get out. Is anybody okay with that? Good? Good. Okay. So right now, there are still just a couple of ways to go. There's a hallway to the upwards of it. There's still a ladder leading up and the stairs.
go down the hallway.
Okay. So there's an area that opens up into what appears to be some kind of a common room or like a kitchen. There are 2 shut doors to either side of you.
Hey, we got some extra rations. Could probably get some extra rations out of this.
You said you've got dark vision, right?
My race is technically unknown, so I think I have dark vision.
Okay.
The doors over here.
Yeah, there's a door right here and right here.
I'll check out this door here.
Okay. You actually need to be right here in order to access those. Opens up relatively easily. And it reveals the ship's lavatory. The restroom has been trashed. One of the doors has been ripped off of the stall and a trail of blood runs out the door and into the hallway.
Is that it in here?
Yep.
If I go first. Okay. Well, looks like someone had a bad time in here. What about the other side? Oh, is that where the blood leads?
Over to the other side, the
Okay.
door is shut. It would need to be opened with some kind of tool.
Kid. I'll let you get this one.
Alright, go ahead and make me a strength athletics check.
9.
9. It's not pretty, but you managed to open it up. It's a pantry, and the pantry has been thoroughly raided. Boxes and plastic containers have been ripped open and the contents spewed around the room. The doors to all the cabinets have all been opened, and every single food item that is non-perishable has been removed. Light claw scratches are etched into the plastic cupboards.
Iggy, these look like the same claw marks you found downstairs?
Let's see. I think so.
What do I see through this door here? That's the blood.
Runs right down the middle of the galley and towards a small flight of stairs leading downwards. Chairs lay abandoned across the room. Beneath the thicker crust of ice crystals, evidence of a fire can be seen around the stove area. Thick ice crystals indicate that the sprinkler system was triggered here. A dull, arrhythmic thumping can be heard coming from the stairs ahead of you. The door at the bottom of the blood-soaked steps is shut tight. The keypad has been smashed, denying access. From the other side, something can be heard moving around.
I knock on the door. Hello? Anybody in there? We've come to rescue you.
There's no sound aside from the change. At the sound of it, you knocking, it kind of stops.
Guys, there's something behind this door.
There's definitely something there. But whatever it is, it's not directly responding to you.
That music changed very dramatically.
Alright guys, what's the plan? Oh, this place got roughed up. Roughed up good.
Someone behind this door. Heard some moving, and when I knocked, it stopped. So
Alright, well let's
I
get the
don't-
door open. If someone's alive in there, we gotta get them out.
yep.
Yeah, but
Kind of look at everyone, and this time, I sigh. I'm less enthusiastic about getting this door open.
Alright, go ahead and make me a strength athletics check.
17.
17. As you pop it in there, you go, smack it down in. It's resistant to you. This door has been heavily fortified and is unable to be opened with your tools.
No can do, Captain. This door is a lot tougher than the others.
Well, maybe there'll be another way of egress on a different deck. We still got one more to go, right?
Maybe we can find the power up there.
Yeah. Alright. Let's go up one more level. I think that should get us to the bridge, and then let's, the sooner we get back to the Narcissus, the better. Alright, so the captain's going to leave and head up these stairs to level 3.
Have I finished inventorying the cargo bay, or is there still like a bunch of stuff?
You've gotten through most of it, and it's all just random trinkets, odds and ends. bits and pieces that, again, lead credence to the idea that this is just a ragtag group of opportunistic transporters.
Gotcha. Well, most of it is not all of it, so I will keep going.
Yeah, there are a few boxes that have denied your every attempt. They appear to have been set to open up to a biological imprint, like a retinal scan or a handprint.
Mm.
Managed to get everything but those.
Okay. How many of those are there?
There are 6.
What kind of biological scan? Is it just the retina?
No, there are 3 retinal and 3 hand.
Has the communication been like over the comms? So like, do I know about like the captain or whoever it was in that room 14?
The captain would not have been transmitting because unless you actively needed to hear it, you wouldn't have. You probably would have heard them speaking through the, through short-range comms. You would have been okay.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that everyone is in suits.
In suits. Okay. So I'm gonna relay this information to the rest of the group. Tell them that there's a couple of boxes that need some physical access by someone on the ship. Could be the captain or whomever. I would assume the captain because they seem to be some sort of space pirates. Should I
How the suits work.
Well, there was the body in the crew quarters.
Oh. Okay. I will take. Are the crates smaller or are they larger?
One of them is large. The rest are all, in terms of D&D, small size, but they would be pretty substantial. They're all pretty heavy.
Too heavy for me to carry one?
You'd have to roll for it.
Uh,
Move at any substantial distance.
Gotcha. Okay. Can I just get them all ready to like load up like on some sort of lift to move out of the cargo bay area, like onto our ship somehow?
Sure thing.
Okay. I'll be doing that while they are exploring.
Alright, so who's moving up to level 3?
Jeb.
Iggy.
And Hope?
Yep.
Okay, this landing is a war zone. Blood and scorch marks from small arms fire mar the walls. The escape pod hatch over here has been opened, revealing a pile of offal poured around the seat and smeared on the controls. Some kind of nasty, discarded meat product. The outside release button has been primed for activation. Once again, looking down there, you can see all the way to the bottom of the 3rd landing. Over here and here are doors as well. And up ahead here is where the bridge is.
More doors, Jeb.
I remember when I was just good at reading the comms. And I'll move to this lower left one.
Okay. Go ahead and make your check for me, please.
Nat 20 for 25.
With the door open, you can now see the carnage within. Frozen blood spatters most of the walls, and a pair of legs and little else lie on the bed. A personal tablet has been thrown against the wall, the screen shattered. A singular blue light shines weakly from the corner display.
So there's power there.
There is a limited amount of power in the handheld device, yes.
Right, I'll go over and pick it up.
Okay.
Going to be... Can I get into it?
The charge is too weak to actively use it. You'll have to charge it somehow.
Okay. Hey, Iggy. Can you charge things?
That's a good question for the DM.
Absolutely, you can.
Okay. Cool. Do I
Right,
need to like?
I hand him the PDA.
You can just
Okay.
kind of like set it in like a little docking socket in your arm, and it'll continually charge while you're walking around until it's ready.
And I'll go into the room and just kind of try to cover up the legs with a blanket.
The blankets are frozen stiff, but after a little bit of, moving and wrestling with it, you can drape them over. The gore, but the other remnants of what used to be inside the body are still covering the area.
And I'll just kind of say a silent prayer before returning to the main corridor.
There's still the door to the bridge, and another door right here.
Well, let's see what's behind door number 2.
Alright, go ahead and make your check.
15.
Alright. This appears to have been the captain's cabin at some point.
This one I'm gonna step back because I've now entered a couple different rooms where people have died. And I think I'm good for a little bit.
Alright. The captain will go in. Walks in, softly swears under his breath. Moves over. You guys can hear him kind of rummaging around a little bit. You can hear the sound of plastic and crinkly papers getting moved aside. Here. Oh my gosh. We've got a live one in here. We've got 2 live ones in here.
Alright, I'll move in.
So inside this room, directly over here, there is a cryopod. Inside the cryopod, there is a woman who has been frozen in there. And sort of draped against it, sitting down, there is the body of a man. He's surrounded with foodstuffs and has taken all of the blankets from off of the captain's bed and has wrapped them in it. But he's still unconscious and appears to be suffering from frostbite and hypothermia.
Okay, I will take out my first aid kit and see if there's anything I can do to, immediately heal anything.
Okay. So go ahead and just make me a medicine check.
Nat 20 for 22.
Okay. Inside your health kit, there's a thermal blanket. And it carries a little bit of a static charge with it. Not enough to create any sort of like contact in order to like create a jolt, but it's enough to sort of send a vibration through it, and as you drape it over the man, it's going to be a little bit, but he's now getting some sort of external heat source. We need to get him out of here. We need to get him down to the thing, but I'm not sure we should move him yet. Are any of you familiar with cryopods?
Well, I don't need cryopods, so I don't know much about them.
Yeah.
Does he say that over the radio?
If there's no immediate response here, then yeah, he'll go ahead and put a broadcast out. It's like, we've got a potential survivor up here. She's locked in stasis. I have no idea how to operate this kind of thing, and quite frankly, I'm not about to start pushing buttons. Do you feel comfortable trying to figure this out? It looks bolted to the wall, so we can't just take the whole thing with us.
I probably can take a look at it, but I'm still down here waiting for any power to come through.
I can wait down here. I'm already just in the cargo bay anyway.
Alright, so Ash is going to take over from Boris?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, take me to them, because I have no idea. I can't see anything.
Yeah. Okay. So they are over here now.
Okay. Let me take a look at the pod.
Alright. This one is a bit of an older model, not one that you're super familiar with. I mean, in theory you are, but you've never messed with one yourself. And it also appears that the control panel has been messed with.
Hmm. Right.
I can try to fix that.
Alright, you hop on the rope.
If I think like mending could help fix that.
I'm just taking a look at the pod, right? You want me to roll something?
That depends on what you want to do.
Just take a look at it, see if I can understand the machine. So I guess technology?
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead and make me a investigation check.
Investigation?
Yeah.
12.
Well, it appears that somebody has sabotaged this in some way, but you're not sure how. Like, she was placed in stasis. It's unknown whether it was against her will or not. Somebody has messed with the control panel in order to sabotage it and keep it from outside influence.
Well, my best guess is the guy in the foot a little bit. I guess he sabotage this unit. So I can't get into it.
I'll say this, Hope, if you do mending, it'll make it to where you can make a check in order to fix the cryopod. If you would like to try that, it is up to you.
Yeah, I'll try that.
Alright. So Hope gets in there and she spends a little bit of time just sort of getting things around, putting things back where they need to be, and she has exposed the wiring.
So my detect magic or technology is probably worn off a bit, but I'll just go ahead and cast a spell slot that and see if I can assist with fixing it.
Okay.
Assist Hope.
Alright. highlighted, and Yggdrasil highlights them out for you. You're unsure as to which to cut, though. One of which will deactivate the coolant system, the other of which will begin the activation of the reanimation system. It's hard to tell which. You've basically got a 50-50 chance here of being able to accurately and skillfully fixing this pod. So if you're feeling up to it, I'll have you make an intelligence check, and you can add your proficiency bonus if you would like.
Okay, guys. We got a 50-50 shot to start this thing back up. What do you guys think? Go for it?
I'd say we go for it.
Alrighty. So 17 plus 5. 22.
You cut the cable, and very, very slowly you can see the cryogenics beginning to wear off. You were successful. You would report it to your peers, but if you had cut the wrong cable, the coolant system would have overflowed and extremely cold liquid cryogel would have flooded the area and probably burned the skin off of this poor girl. So you have avoided her imminent death. Over the next couple minutes, you can see that she's getting to where she will be able to be actively taken out. The contraption is still locked down, though, but it's now safe to remove them if you can get it open.
I think we need to get it a little bit warmer in here before we pull her out. Let's see if we can find the power.
Iggy, have we gotten enough of a charge on that device to check it out yet?
That's a good question. Down at it to see.
You have not yet.
No. Still boot.
Alright. So, next up is the bridge. Who's up for it?
Let's taking a moment to breathe.
That's probably good.
Well, surely there can't be too many more crew members.
So if I use the hand of the other guy in the room, could it does it work on the crates? Oh, there was a message. Okay. I will continue waiting in 14.
I'll try to open the bridge.
Alright, go ahead and make a strength athletics check.
19.
Not too shabby. Alright. is a war zone. Blood covers the screens and the readouts on the machine are blank. A severed hand still grips the lever to kill thrusters. A makeshift spear has been thrust deep into the navigational computer. The command console has a data chip inserted into it. Off to the side is one of the areas where you would be able to restore power via the terminal.
Does it look like the computer equipment is still functional? Or is it impossible to tell without power?
It'd be hard to tell without power. Definitely, the navigational computer is completely bonked.
Okay, I'll go ahead and say through our local comms, stand by for power restoration, and I'll get to work doing whatever it is to get power back on.
Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
That is... Its proficiency, is that just 2?
I think
So 9.
This is a computer system that you're not intimately familiar with. It's definitely made by a different company than the one that you've worked with. It's like
Okay,
a Windows computer to an Apple computer. Like, you understand the basics of how it is, but you're going to need a little bit of time to understand how it is, or how it works.
I'll back up. Iggy, you want to give this a try? I'm not having any luck.
Should the mechanic or the engineer try that out? Try fixing that?
The engineer is a ghost at the moment, but
Yeah.
yeah.
And Iggy is having technical difficulties.
Yeah, I just got back on. So
Okay.
I didn't know if you were just explaining what was in the bridge, or trying to explain, but then I saw you were talking and anything.
Yeah, so basically we found the place to get the power back on. I gave it a try and was having trouble figuring it out, so I asked if you wanted to take a shot.
Sure. Yeah. I assume my detect magic would still be up,
Yes.
and it's so yeah, I'd like to go see if it sticks out.
Yep, there's just a small little terminal that is pulsing. That is the one small little bit where you're going to be able to find some semblance of power to activate it, to prime the engines and get everything sorted.
Okay. Yeah, I'll. You said it was a switch.
Yeah, it's a terminal that'll have to be accessed and fixed.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'll go try to turn it on.
Alright, go ahead and roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
I'll give him some advice on just with my technical knowledge that I have, and kind of inspire him.
Okay.
Dumb roll 20 question. How do I roll? Right. Oh no, it's on the right side. I'm dumb.
Yeah, you can do
It's
that.
been a while. Okay.
And also,
So I'm adding my proficiency bonus would be 6. Did you say advantage? Sorry.
I said you've got an inspiration die to use as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Should be a d6. Gross. Okay, 7. My total.
So as you plug into this computer, you immediately find the core matrix of your mind far away from your chassis. You guys can just kind of see as like Iggy walks in there, the servos kind of just power down as soon as he plugs into this terminal. And he just sits there.
Wave my hand in front of his face. Iggy? Iggy?
are just moving down a tunnel, heading towards some distant destination. Moving 1,000,000 miles
Is it
a
like
second,
in-
going nowhere.
Yeah, like involuntarily.
Oh yeah, you're just a passenger along for the ride.
Okay.
I turn to Hope. Should we unplug him from the device?
I don't think we should. Um, would my knowledge of machines and whatnot give me any like inkling of what's going on here or what I can do to help?
You're unsure, you've not come across this situation before.
I slap Iggy.
You say you unplug him?
No, I slap him.
Okay. You slap him, your gloved hand sort of reaches up and hits him in the face. Still no response. Iggy, you don't even register these stimuli.
Okay.
Is there a physical input device where I could maybe try to, NCIS style type something and, make magic happen?
You could attempt to hack into Iggy's frame yourself. None of the computers in this room have any kind of power. It'd be like typing on a keyboard to a computer that's turned off. It's been about 30 seconds since Iggy went into standby mode.
Cap, something's wrong with Iggy.
I don't want to have another life in my hand. I don't. If we're unplugging him, I'm not doing it.
Oh, crap. How long has he been like this?
It's been 45 seconds now.
Okay. Okay. Well, frick. And he just kind of like reaches over and just disconnects. For a brief moment, Iggy, it's almost like you're waking up from like being asleep. Your processes start catching up from what they had been doing. Slowly, the readouts for the boot sequences fade from your vision. And to you, it's only like a couple of seconds have passed. All you know is that you were unsuccessful in your task.
Oh, Iggy. Oh my gosh. Alright. Boys, let me take a crack at this.
Alright, so you'll head over to the terminal and go ahead and make me another, roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
Proficiency is 2, right? So that's 18.
18. You get in there and you actually find some small bit of, some kind of like soft spongy substance that was sort of obscuring the data port. You manage to wipe that away, and as you reach in there, pop the frame off. Get in there, connect a couple of wires. There is a dull hum. Several of the monitors in the bridge now read auxiliary power ready for activation.
I think we got it.
Ash, you getting anything down there? Christian says I'm on the phone, but I do the thing.
Amazing. I like that, Ben.
You're welcome.
Okay. Downstairs, one of the terminals that has not been cracked or broken or damaged by some kind of melting agent lights up. You make your way over there and you begin typing in. There is a dull hum and a as power begins to return to the ship. There is a dull shaking throughout the craft as well. But it appears that power has returned on. The ventilation units all throughout the ship kind of give a cough and a sputter, and there's a dull chugging sound. And even though the air is filtered here, something hits you. The implants. Wave of dizziness hits you. At this time, I would like to throw a wrench in the works. One of you has been randomly chosen, and it could be one of the NPCs. That one whom I will message will actively work to sabotage the expedition and ensure the crew doesn't leave this system. There are a list of tasks to accomplish that I will give you, but make sure nobody is aware of your subterfuge. Don't let anyone know why you do what you do. You can send me a DM via Discord to tell me when you would like to do your tasks and give the appropriate roles. Good luck to both sides.
D&D Among Us.
So let's. Copy and paste some stuff.
Too bad most of us aren't using webcams. We could see who else is furiously typing away right now.
Okay. So the ship has come back. What do you guys like to do?
I'd like to sit down at one of the consoles and start trying to access the communications logs.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 and add your proficiency bonus.
That's 18.
Alrighty. As your hands move across the keyboard, there's some kind of message that has been sent out in addition to the one that you have that you guys intercepted. It is encrypted.
I'd like to check the navigation log.
Navlog says that it was activated 37 hours ago by an entity, but the entity in question has not been identified. The file says
Okay, I relay that.
Are the lights still off?
The lights are on.
And after figuring out that the data is encrypted, I'd like to try to get Boris up here, knowing that he is good with computers and stuff.
Alrighty, Boris.
Okay.
You've been requested up to the bridge. Upon getting there, you can see that Jeb has something for you.
What you need, Jeb?
Just trying to access the comms logs, and appears that it's encrypted in some way.
Okay. I can see if I can crypt him, I guess.
I'll back away and let him get up into the bridge.
Go ahead and roll a d20 and add your let's add your intelligence modifier into your proficiency bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled 4. Oh, 9.
The actual contents of the message itself are beyond your reach. It's encrypted in a system that you've never experienced before. All you can see is that there is an attachment to it, and all those attachments are the current coordinates that you guys are on.
Now, this is all that I can pull up on this. They've encrypted this pretty well. It would probably take me a couple of hours to decrypt it.
The dull shaking that has been happening ever since the power has come on has now reached a crescendo that is a little bit worrying. There is a call on the radio from one of the engineers. Captain, the thrusters on the ship that you're on are currently firing up. This is, and at this point the computer has come on and it has said, primary ignition sequence initiated. Engines firing in 60 seconds.
Can I deactivate those engines right here?
Where are you at?
I'm currently on the bridge.
Unfortunately, the navigation controls have been completely skunked from here. I need everyone to roll initiative.
You're doing great today.
I can reroute power from where I'm at, right?
You can, yes.
Okay. fail. Oh, what a great roll. I will be rerouting the power away from the engines.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Actually, am I able to just reroute all the power and just like do more than that, or like I don't know how much I can do from this terminal.
First up is gonna be F.
Yes. How much like can I reroute the power? Because like they turned it on, and then what did I actually do? I just turned it to the emergency systems, or what? Gotcha. I'm gonna open on the comms and be like, Captain, do we just want to try to kill the power to the whole ship? Do we need to do anything else here? Okay, I'll try to just turn off whatever I turned on, so that way there's nothing going.
Are we at the highest level? That blue circle on the second, third floor, is that open? Okay. Yeah, I mean, if we all jump down there, I can cast Featherfall. We can get down there faster.
Might be able to affect the artificial gravity. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I can tap into that.
Okay. Ash, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to cut it.
Sparks up in your face. You actually managed to.
Would I have noticed the severed hand on the thrusters? Can I pull the thruster back? Take the hand and just pull it back? Oh. that didn't work. All right. 5, 10, 15. So this is an open hole, right? That we're getting ready to jump down. Right here. I'll. Okay. I will wait here to jump with everybody else.
Please remain calm and proceed to
Because I do not have artificial gravity.
Yeah, I'll just I'll run over to the opening and just wait for everybody to get there, kind of hold my action to jump.
I'm pretty light on my feet, so I was planning on just sprinting down the stairs, because I'm pretty sure I can get there in one round of movement, all the way down.
Yeah, I'll just jump.
Yep.
attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
The engineer is on this level now, right? Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to use some movement, so it's a 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm actually going to double move and start preparing that lift that I set up with those crates to evacuate the ship with.
Gavin, we're still trying to turn off the power. We're getting off the ship. Alright. 5, 15, 20, and let's try it.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Uh, 19. I can take pictures of these if you want.
I've still got the flamethrower, right? So, yeah, I'm gonna stay on. I don't need air, right? But but our biggest danger here is just it flying away, right? Like, is it like a warp jump, or is it just thruster?
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head back to the ship. Yep.
Attention. Please remain
So were you saying that we might have trouble disconnecting our ship from it, or that just if it's connected while it takes off it?
If the umbilical is still connected to the ship while thrusters go off, it is going to damage the
Got it.
damage
Okay, but we don't know if there's anything stopping us from just disconnecting. It's just us being over here that's the problem.
Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Captain's going to navigate back down here, trying to make sure that the last one gets out of the way.
I'm gonna come in here and help Boris. Unless I think I would be better at doing this than him. Yeah, I'll just assist where I can.
Okay, I turn and look.
Doors leading past the hallway section. The doorway is now there is a
This doorway?
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
And I broke open this door, right? Well,
The one to the cargo bay is not broken open.
well, I am going to shout out a warning that someone appears to be coming from. Is that like a secondary cargo bay? And then I am going to turn and put my dukes up and get ready to fight off whatever is approaching. I'm going to ready an action to do an unarmed strike if whatever it is gets within 5 feet of me.
Calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
It's going to take at least another turn for you to get everything done while you're getting that.
Yes.
Awesome. That's good that I'm rolling with advantage. 11. It's just a straight D20 roll, right? Nothing added to it? 11.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Most, if not all, the crew is dead, and when we turn the power on, the ship is ready to fire its thrusters. So we're trying to get away, so we can disconnect. I don't know if there's anything I can do from this side. So I'll just wait.
Where was that button last time? So, last time we got into a similar situation, but instead of having an emergency disconnect button, we were told that it would take a significant amount of time to disconnect.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
I mean, he's lucky I didn't see the other cargo bay. Back up the ship? What?
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed.
Seems pretty sus.
They're very sus. That's vented.
Gonna spend probably a couple more rounds helping Forrest, but like once it's like 20 seconds left, I'm gonna book it out of here. Yeah.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Only moved like 5 feet that turn. Okay, well, I'm gonna advance just a little bit and see if I can use the whatever remains of the door to maybe try to get some kind of barricade in place.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
12. Okay, so I think that used 5 feet of movement and my action, so going to start heading away. I'm going to once again yell out a warning about the thing coming, but this time add, doesn't seem to be moving very fast, but there's definitely something there. And that's my turn.
Yes.
Attention.
Okay.
Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Oh, natural 20.
Success. Success.
Yes.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Like, hey, we got this. Let's do this. And I believe using Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action. So I'm gonna do that with my action. I'm gonna help. So, Forrest, you also have a D6 you can roll along with your next.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Oh, hey, that's me. Didn't I just have my turn? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to use all of my movement and my sprint to start heading back to the Narcissus.
Inside just as the door shuts.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit.
Cool. I move it. I don't know how fast I'm able to move with it. Okay. I'll move it there then.
Okay, so
Attention. Please remain calm and
15.
proceed to the nearest exit.
Boom! Yes! Alright, so I'm going to try to reroute the power from the engines themselves, but keep the power to the ship available.
Okay. The thrusters slowly begin to die down. As you are
Captain, I've got it.
It's good. I've got. You can see he's just come down the stairs and he is holding the body of the woman now wrapped in that thermal blanket.
Do I see the creature sitting right there?
Yeah, he is currently coming. He's coming out. You still have some.
Does he want the world to know?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna let it show.
Captain, there's something behind you.
Unfortunately, it's not his turn. It is your turn, however. The captain is unable to defend himself at the moment.
Okay, it's my turn.
Yes.
Weren't there still 2 people upstairs?
Yes.
I bet that was a fun choice for the captain.
That was a coin flip. A 1d2. That's it.
Alright. I'm going to put myself in front of the creature and cast Shocking Grasp at it.
If you had your action, you could do that.
Oh.
Your action
Is it still my turn?
It is still your turn.
Oh. Oh, okay.
You
That-
can put yourself in between the creature and the captain if you'd like.
I will not do that just yet. I will warn the captain that it is there, though.
Okay. Alright. Anything happening back on the ship?
Yeah, I'm gonna load this cargo into the cargo bay, and then, yeah, I mean that's probably all I'd have time for.
Alright. The captain is going to take the disengage option and just head this way. Alright. Hope, it is your turn.
Yes. So I hear the commotion about something being outside.
Yes, and there is a thick black fog slowly coming with the creature. Or human, or whatever this thing is.
Picking up my spells. Yeah, I don't got nothing there. Yeah, I'd start backing out. 20, 25, 30.
Okay. Alright, Jeb, you are back on the ship. What would you like to do?
So this is our bridge, right?
Yes.
And would that also be where our comms are?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to start making my way there. So I pass. Is that Janice?
Yes.
That's the first mate.
That's her. She's
Okay.
an officer.
I'm going to tell her, poops hit the fan. I'm going to go start our distress signal. I hope we don't need it. And I'm going to start making my way to the bridge.
Okay.
So I don't know how far I can make it.
If you dash, you can right here.
Right where?
See that on your screen?
No. Oh, okay. Aha, but I have 35 feet of movement.
Oh, frick.
Aha!
So you make your way into the
Aha!
where the ship's dog Cosmo, little French terrier,
I guess it's there.
waggling his cute little tail. He's definitely feeling some sort of tension and excitement in the air, and he's been sequestered into the dining room this whole time. Just
I remind him, please don't use the cargo hold as a walkway. Please go around in the future.
I feel like it's better to go through the cargo hold than the engine bay, or whatever the right half of the ship is.
yeah, that's the engine bay.
I mean, tomatoes.
I mean, at least the cargo hold has, those nice yellow lines on the floor to let you know where it's safe to be.
The ones you just walked through?
Yeah.
Okay. I need to get better locks on these doors.
Alright, Boris, as the creature stumbles towards you, what would you do?
Well, I am going to kind of get ready to backpedal, but I'm going to cast Burning Hands, or basically I'm going to get my wrist-mounted flamethrower and just kind of flame it. So it's a dexterity save of 13.
Okay. Okay, that is a failure on its part.
Ooh, trip 4, so be 12 points of damage to him.
The flames light this thing up. It doesn't seem to take any notice. It just continues with its arms outstretched. Alright, so you're running away now? Next up is going to be Yggdrasil. Are you doing anything on that end?
What do I know about the creature? Like, do I know that it's there? Because I got off the ship before it came out.
You do not know.
Okay. Nope, I'll just stand ready, I guess, at the entrance.
Alright. The captain is going to take one last look back at the burning creature with its arms outstretched. It is slowed down and appears to be losing steam. But even particulate behind it is beginning to make its way. Like a thick brown fog that cannot be seen through. Captain will use all of his movements to dash and get back aboard the Narcissus in time for the last cycle of the airlock. You can tell that Janice is much relieved to see him back. Alright, Hope, it's your go.
I'm following him.
Alright, Jeb, you're up.
Okay, I just measured and I can't get there on one turn of movement, so I will be moving and dashing to get up to the bridge. And that's my turn.
Alright. Morris, what do you do? So we're going back into the airlock, and as the door shuts and everybody is currently being spritzed down as the pressure equalizes and the doors close, you can see the burning creature continue to walk towards where the turns out Olivia doesn't want to sleep right now, so that's what Vicky's dealing with. That's fun. It's not fun.
No Codium tonight?
Not tonight. She was supposed to be asleep before we started, but she's been up for almost an hour. That's not good. Okay. So I believe we are out of initiative for this moment. Jeb, you are at the communications console.
Yeah, I want to go ahead and start up a distress beacon. Just, mayday, mayday, attempted rescue operation, ship in distress, standard fare. Include our coordinates so people can find us.
Okay. So the buoy has been dropped and sent out. The airlock opens up and everyone cycles out. And Janice looks at him and goes, Captain, what happened over there? Shakes his head, then looks down at the woman in his arms. He's like, I've got no earthly idea. Boris, take this lady over to medical, get her situated in the med pod, and is anybody going to be upset if we just completely disconnect from this ship and let somebody else worry about it?
Sir, what about the other survivor?
I don't know. I don't know what that stuff was in the air. I don't know if it's poisonous or whatever. But that thing looked like it was human. I'm not sure if what in here did that to him or what. And the poor devil upstairs had some sort of frostbite or something. Most of his hands weren't hands anymore. Who's to say he wasn't already dead when we got here, huh?
I was referring to the frozen guy upstairs that was outside the cryopod.
Yeah, it's him. If you want to go back up there and try to figure it out, be my guest, but unless somebody has a better reason, I say we won't point on this.
Can, we see through the airlock to the other ship?
I'm sorry I missed that.
Can we see through the airlock to the other ship?
Yes, you can.
Can we see the black mass still moving?
The flames are just beginning to die out, and that's all you can see through the growing, blackish fog.
We don't have any weapons on this tugboat, do we?
Janice kind of pats her thing. She's got my blaster. That's about it.
I've got the flamethrower.
Oh, I was meaning like our actual ship.
Oh. No.
I mean, I agree that we disconnect. If we need to get back on there, we can always reconnect.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea, at least.
There's a little ping on your comms beacon, Hope.
What does it say?
You know, I've got the worst feeling about this ghost ship. I say we disconnect from this thing. Send out a nav buoy and let somebody else manage the salvage. The company can't fault us that. We aren't rated for this kind of thing. Let's make sure everything's in working order and let's...
What's the name of our ship?
I actually, I sent you the wrong thing, so disregard that.
Okay.
That's from a different scenario that would have happened if something else had happened aboard the ship.
Okay.
Okay. So the captain's going to head to the kitchen, kind of ignore Cosmo the dog, and go over and grab something to drink. Preferably strong and full of spirits. Yeah.
I guess this is the med bay.
So we disconnected?
Yeah. You guys
Okay.
are disconnected. The umbilical is taken care of. Over the comes here. Iggy, take us out of the system, please.
Aye, aye. Plot article.
So you make your way up to the bridge, you plug yourself in, and as you get ready to go, upon engaging the thrusters, there is a dull pop that shakes the whole ship. It begins to twist and spin. The captain runs in as the alarm flares up again, but engine 1 is overloaded and gone critical. The captain reaches out and begins, hands flying over the controls. You do the same as well, Iggy. He's like, shut it down, shut it down. The Narcissus spins away and begins tumbling. Iggy, stop this rolling. So I'll need you to go ahead and make me a survival check.
That is a 6.
Okay. It takes a solid minute and a half of pure dizziness in order to get the ships rolling under control. All right. Status report. Hope, what do we know? After 5 minutes of looking over the ship, you come back with this report.
Well, things could be better. Engine 1 was flooded with coolant, and the pressure of firing pretty much. I can work on it, but someone will have to go EVA, and it'll take a few hours. Probably 5, if I had to guess.
Iggy, this is problematic to you.
Okay. An alert beacon has been triggered. The ship has been set into a decaying orbit. In around 6 hours, we will cross the re-entry barrier and be unable to escape gravity. Between the intense heat of re-entry or crash, I calculate our survival to be 0.000000001%.
Repeat. Course.
More good news.
Yeah. Repeating.
Alright,
Hope, can you tell what caused the damage?
Oh, it was the coolant. The engine being flooded with coolant.
How would it get flooded with coolant?
I don't. Would I know?
you're unknown. I mean, there's a possibility, but that is not a common problem. We need all hands on deck. Somebody fetch our engineers and see if one of them can head outside and work on that. Alright, once the two engineers are present, the captain looks over at Jan and says, Jan, I want you to go EVA. I know it's not your favorite thing to do, but I would like for you to head out there and see if you can get us going, preferably before we crash and burn. Okay? Thanks. So Jan begins to get suited up. Goes over to Clarence and he says, Alright, Clarence, I need you to be my eyes and ears. Listen to everything that Hope tells you to do and make sure that everything goes smooth. Alright? Can you handle that?
Aye, aye, Captain.
Alright. Boris, I want you to see what you can get out of that girl. We don't have a whole lot of wiggle room on this, so if you aren't directly involved in getting us out of here alive, then find something to keep yourselves busy. Okay.
Sir.
So
I'm just gonna go monitor comms.
alright. So we have a little bit of time right here while Clarence is EVA working on the engines.
King Jan.
What would you guys like to
Do we have any sort of like welding equipment on our ship that I would have access to?
Yes, there is.
Can I use some of that stuff and try to get into some of these crates?
It'll
That is
probably take a little bit, but absolutely.
Well, that's what I'd be doing with my time.
Alright. Before too long, there's a slight ding that comes from your arm unit, Iggy, and as you look down, the data pad has finished charging.
Okay. Yeah, I want to power that on.
Alright, as you do so, there is a password that has been set into it. You can attempt to bypass it if you'd like.
Okay. Yeah, let me check.
Should try password 1234.
Yeah, yeah, I'll try to bypass it.
Alright, you go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Okay. Hey, that's better. 12.
Alright. It takes you a good 5 minutes of computational power, but you manage to find a workaround. The power is working, but the majority of the logs here have been corrupted in the trauma that it suffered during the thing. Only the last week's logs remain. And it's used.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I got it. Do you want me to read them off?
Do whichever you want. Keep it to yourself, share, it's up to you.
Okay. I'll have to divulge if I want.
Somebody has successfully hacked into the data pad.
sitting here in the engine, or sorry, in the bridge with him, would I have seen him messing with the PDA?
Yes.
Any luck, Iggy?
I'm still combing through the logs,
Okay.
but I managed to power it on.
Okay. I'm going to pull out that flash drive that I got from the crew quarters. I pulled this from the other ship as well. Do we have some kind of secure computer that we could check this out on?
Yep. So you're just watching it with the two of you in there? We're not friends, Jordan.
Ouch.
Now we are.
Okay. Let's try this.
It's Discord. Sure.
Contents of the info stick. Inside the boxes, Ash, the first one has what appears to be around 40 pounds of some kind of unrefined black ore.
Mm.
You're not familiar with it, but if it's been, packaged like this, it is definitely valuable.
Cool.
Uh,
do I have extra storage like areas to put this stuff?
Yes, you do.
Cool. I'm gonna make sure to secure, like as I open them and inventory what they are, I'll make sure to secure them.
The rest has a whole lot of religious study books and will look to be like primary source scrolls of some kind of ancient religion located on some planet. Pretty expensive stuff.
That was all of the crates?
That was two of them.
Oh, two of them.
This one is completely empty.
Okay.
And that is all that you've had time to get into in this time.
Okay.
Alright, what about the rest of you blokes?
Is there anything on the inside that I can do to assist in the repair of Engine 1?
Yes, you can be in direct communication with Jan and work on some of the interior workings here. So if you'd like, go ahead and make me 3. Let's make them. Let's see. Let's make these 3 sleight of hand checks.
You said 3 checks?
Yes. Okay. Work is coming along pretty well. As the hours pass by in slow, agonizing cadence, the captain puts out a public message to all of you. Alright, I want all hands on here, except for you, Jan. You're going to have to stay on the black for a little bit longer. But we're going to have a meeting here in just a few minutes, sort of touch base on where everyone's at, see what we can figure out. So whatever you're doing, go ahead and finish up. Alright, so in that time, what would you guys like to do?
I guess I'd like to try and see if the girl's fine, I guess.
Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
Medicine, actually, it's a 22.
Okay. And I was answering a DM from somebody. What were you trying to do again?
Just making sure she's alright, trying to get her awake. Something. I mean, Captain told me to start getting information out of her, so.
Yep. So she's not lucid, but she's completely drenched in sweat. She's feverish, and she only seems to murmur, "Inside of you. Who has been infected? Tal, are you here?" And she goes into more incoherent mumble.
Do we have anything that maybe would help break fevers or something like that? A sort of stimulant shot or something like that in the medicine area?
Take a look at your character sheet. If you've got medications, you'll have to find something that you've got.
Doubt I have it. That.
Before the meeting, I'd like to approach the captain, preferably when he's alone, and going to explain what was in the PDA and express concern of the cargo that has been brought aboard our ship.
He wipes the sweat from his hands, or from his forehead. And this place is pretty warm. Like, the air conditioning is definitely not up to par on this tub. Seems like they had a really bad time. Let's not tell anybody about this just yet. I'll figure out the best way to bring it up during the meeting. But I'll go talk to Ash about it. Thanks for letting me know, and good work out there.
For what it's worth, I think the crew should know, but captain's orders. And with that, I'll head back to the bridge until it's meeting time.
Okay. All right. So the captain's going to approach you, Ash, and he's going to say, "Have you found anything good in any of those boxes?"
Yeah, well, I found some ore, unprocessed black ore. I mean, the color makes me suspicious because that creature was some black creature. And I found a couple texts. Looked like some kind of holy text. I don't know if someone can cipher through them, maybe find something that could help us explain what's been going on.
It could be. If you don't mind, just stay off the cargo for a little while. Just leave them unopened. That'll just trust me on this. We'll just wait and see what we can find out here in the next little bit. Hopefully everything's above board. Okay.
Should we have someone dig through this holy text? Someone who can figure it out?
Here in a little bit, we'll figure out who's going to be doing what here at the meeting. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
And then I'll start just, securing the rest of the stuff without opening it.
Okay. Last call.
I'm just gonna do what I can to get to a stopping point with helping Jan.
Okay. So the captain has requested everyone's presence in the employee lounge, crew lounge. Jan has been patched through on the short-range comms. Janice is gonna get there. You coming, Yggdrasil?
Yeah.
I will make sure that the doors to the cargo bay are closed, and then make my way over.
Alright. Captain reaches up, removes his hat, wipes the sweat from his head once again. He says, alright. We're 2 hours away from being free of this cursed system. I know things aren't ideal, and we're all a little shaken. But home is only a few weeks away, and this will all be behind us. I'm personally going to put in for everyone to receive a bonus. Dinner's going to be in 30 minutes. We're going to bust out the good stuff. So do what you have to do before then. Janice, Boris, I want you guys to both check on our guest, see if she wants some food. The rest of you, I've got some news. Alright. So Janice is going to walk out, and she's going to go with you, Boris.
Alright.
So as you guys are making your way over there,
But that's the captain.
oh, whoops.
Whoopsie.
The captain looks at you all and says, okay. Yeah, and did you share things from the memory stick? No. Yes.
I shared both things with the captain.
Okay.
More emphasis on what was in the PDA, but I shared both things.
Okay. So I missed that. Did Jordan share that information with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So we managed to recover a couple of different things on memory stick. Do you mind if we play that?
It's a little jarring, but I don't mind.
Takes the memory stick and he plugs it in there, and displayed on one of these screens, amidst the static from the partially corrupted file, there's a pale face drenched in tears and sweat. A thin trickle of blood runs from his temple down to his chin. And I'm so sorry. You were right. I never should have come here. Please tell Beth and Heidi. Tell them that I love them more than anything. I've hurt so much. We found something in. I don't know what it was, but I found it. It's killing. It's killing everyone. I have to tell someone. It has to be a record. I think Travers killed Malcolm. He's the one who stranded us here. It's that artifact. I was so stupid. I should have stayed with you. I wish. The rest of the file is corrupted. We also found what looks to be the personal log of the captain, who's talking about setting down on some kind of moon out there. I assume it's the one that we're currently orbiting. He talks about how one of the members of the crew became obsessed with the artifact and sort of attacked. And then something showed up. Some kind of thing. It doesn't really go into much detail, but something big. People went missing. Some kind of large creature that took one of their other crew members into the vents. I don't know what happened on that ship. Quite frankly, I don't know that I care to. But what I do know is, let's head over to the medbay.
That's you as the DM shifting focus and not the captain saying, let's head over to the medbay.
Correct.
What I do know is, let's go to the medbay.
Okay. As the two of you, Janice and Boris, head into the medbay, there's the hissing closure of the doors behind you.
Did you hear that?
She reaches for her pistol. Looks up. The lights go. You are now in this room alone. You can hear something large. There's something.
I pop my drones out, gas lights in the room.
Yep. As you reach for them, there's a sound of cracking glass and a wet, slurping sound. With the lights coming over, you can hear dripping and heavy breathing. With this light, you can see crouched over the body of the woman.
Oh.
There you You see a large creature crouching over the body of the woman. She's torn apart, and the skin of the creature is drenched in crimson. Its skeletal ribcage expands and contracts rapidly, as if it has just finished running a marathon.
I'm scared as shitless, and I'm out the door.
Well, you'd like to. It calmly turns its conical head towards you, curiously. Go ahead and roll a wisdom saving throw for me. Stringy blood drips down from its jaws, and the front end of its head is blank. Eyes, nose, it's incomprehensible.
Not bad.
To its full height of 8 feet tall. It towers over you, and you can see that from its humanoid body, a long barbed tail curls round and round. This thing is the black space between the stars. But it's no longer separated from the light years but feet. In between breaths, you both size each other up. What was the result of that roll?
19.
19. You are free to move. Its mesmerizing, horrible beauty is unable to stun you. Janice looks to be affected by the creature. It begins to tense, ready for action. From its hands, you can see the skin split and claws begin to slide out, like a cat's from fur. Only this emerges from the skin.
I will leave the room, grab Janice, and try to push her out.
Alright, let's roll initiative first.
Okay. Oh crap.
What'd you get?
2!
Rest in pepperonis.
I'm a dead man, guys.
It's probably so
He leaves us in a tense moment.
Oh no.
Are we getting close to our stopping point for the night, Braden? Okay.
It's going to reach out with its claws.
Guys, no!
And she is grappled by this creature as it holds her close. It's going to reach around with its tail and just continue to wrap itself around her like a cocoon. She's going to try and break away by making a wisdom saving throw. For a natural 20, she breaks out of it, but she's still grappled by the creature. Now it is your turn. There is enough room to scrape by if you would like to try to escape.
Yeah. And as I'm walking around it, I'm going to try to shocking grasp it with my electric glove as I'm walking around it, hopefully battling her. No, it's a 7.
7, okay.
7 to hit.
Okay, that's not going to do it. You go up there, and there appears to be no effect.
I
Just turn.
wasn't.
Alright, as you make your way over to the door, it's going to attempt to lash out at you with its tail
Okay.
for an 8 to hit.
Actually, does not hit.
Alright, it reaches out towards you, gets tangled up in your legs for a second, but you manage to get past and get to the door that is sealed shut.
The door's locked.
The door is locked.
Oh shit.
Looking back behind you, you can see the creature take Janice up into the vents.
No!
Okay. What would you like to do?
Power's still out.
Yeah, the power is still out. You can still see through the window ahead of you. You can see that the power has only been killed in your second.
I'm gonna start banging on the door and calling out on short comms radio. Emergency, emergency in the medbay! Emergency in the medbay!
The door manages to open for you.
I will sprint out running towards everybody.
Okay. So we cut back to the captain's little speech. As you walk in out of breath, what do you say?
Janice! Creature! There! And I pass out.
That was a lot of exercise for Boris.
I'm back. My character didn't miss anything, right? Okay, cool. Cool. Perfect. Now I.
Saying something about a creature or something.
Oh, okay, perfect.
The captain is going to look over at Jeb with a look that's like, could this be the thing that got on? Is this the... He looks around and immediately goes into overdrive. Looks around and says, alright, we need a plan. Someone head to Nav and see if we can track it on cams. We need... And then there's a flurry of motion as the ventilation unit above the captain breaks down. The creature jumps down. Impales the captain through the chest and drags his body up into the vent.
Dang.
A human shriek accompanies the jaws and claws. There is a brief spurt of blood and the side of the captain's leg disappearing up into the vent. What do you guys do?
I try to grab his leg.
It's gone. He's
Oh.
pretty much gone.
do the classic, like, horror, like, shrill scream. His blood gets spurted everywhere.
I try to jump into the vent and go up after them.
I'm still passed out on the floor.
Good thing I made this map. Alright. So as you head into the vents, Jeb, I'll go ahead and have you roll initiative.
Can I follow Jeb? Also, does size category make a difference on moving through these vents?
No, everyone's gonna be at half speed.
Okay.
Alright, who said they were also going up into the vents, Jeb?
Ash.
I think Jan may be the safest one of us all.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, Ash. You are up first, and Jeb.
Which way is the blood facing?
The blood
Or-
trail leads this way.
I didn't see. Oh, there it is. I will bust out a torch and then move what you said, half speed.
Yeah.
So 15 feet that way.
Alright. Jeb.
So tight enough quarters, I probably can't make it past Ash, right? Okay. Kind of puts a damper on my plans.
I mean, I have nimbleness, so if he's larger than me, technically.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay. In that case, I will do my 15 feet of movement. Can I see anything further at this junction?
You can see that the blood continues on ahead of you into the darkness.
Okay, then I will use my action to dash and move another 3.
Alright. Alright, let's flash back to what's happening in the other room. What are the rest of you guys doing? As you can see the people running up and going into the vents.
Yeah, I guess I'll follow.
I think I'm gonna come over to the console and get a hold of Jan, let her know that there's some sus stuff happening. Correct, you should be.
So Yggdrasil, I'll go ahead and have you mission as well.
How did this thing even make it onto the ship?
Okay. The shock having started to worn off. Top of the round, we've got Ash. What do you do?
I will continue my movement. That's as far as I can go, and then I'll point the torch, flashlight down the next hole. And then I'm gonna call out on communications that it's heading past the engine room towards. Can I see around that corner?
You can, yes.
Okay. Can I tell if the blood is going down that opening, or if it's? Can I tell much?
It's hard to tell, but you can see that the blood is actually starting to stop at this point.
Like it's not going past here. I can't see it very right over there.
Yeah, you can't see.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just call that out in the communications that the creature went to the end of the engine room and looks like it might have gone through that exit.
Okay. Jeb?
Okay. So that's movement and action to dash. Can I see anything further?
Down the vent or like down into the engine?
Either or.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ah, lovely +0, but 15.
15. All you can see is a small little pile of blood still leading down the entryway and a slimy, sticky resin.
Like, out of the vent?
No, still in the vents. But it leads away from you and it will be visible to about 10 feet.
Great.
I don't think anybody is in danger at the immediate moments. What would you guys like to do just as a whole? So we're going to keep turn order up, but we're not going to actively use it unless I think it's necessary.
I just want to keep following the blood.
Yep, same.
As they are.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Panicking. We need to figure out a way to get rid of this creature.
Yeah, I wanna jump down, jump back out of the vents, and make my way to the navigation room. I don't know if I can, but I'd like to. Do we know how long until the problem was fixed?
Oh, it's about 90 minutes out.
Can I plot a course if, like, basically what I was thinking was that I plot a course to purposely crash us unless we disengage that,
Okay.
so that if we all die, some other ship doesn't find us along with this thing.
Alright. Cosmo, the ship's dog, follows you, looks very excited. Lots of exciting things are happening. He actually has a little bit of blood on his muzzle. And he just kind of wags his small little tail and runs around your metal feet as you begin plotting in the course.
Cosmo's the imposter.
Throw him out the airlock.
He's the Star Beast.
Vote him out!
Emergency meeting.
Right.
I saw Jeb vent. Actually, I saw the captain vent.
Oh yeah.
we saw the captain, and Boris saw the first mate. Ash and Jeb, everyone's venting up in here.
Okay, Boris, are you still unconscious?
Yep.
Okay.
I'd say after about a minute, I would probably wake up.
Okay. Oh, what are you up to?
I'm like slapping him, like, get
Okay.
up, come on.
What? What? What was that thing?
I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But just fell from the ceiling and killed the captain.
The captain's dead?
I don't see him living through a giant hole in his chest.
Oh, okay. I don't know what we need to do.
Something's in here.
Okay. I think we need to stick together. Move as a group.
As we've already split up into 3 groups.
There's a dull powering down sound as the power to the entire ship is cut off.
Oh crap.
Not again.
You guys are currently stranded in darkness. Distance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I pop my light. I don't like it dark.
Off in the distance, you guys can hear the Star Beast. It's coming. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Woo!
Dun dun dun.
So Weston's slightly different than last time.
Yep. I will say I kind of expected tonight to end at the point in the med bay.
Yeah. I thought about it.
Just, all the lights cut. Suddenly Star Beast. Alright guys, see you next time.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like this.
Makes me want to go watch the Alien movies again.
That's kind of what I was thinking, especially when he popped the giant ass xenomorph over my character.
I was thinking it's time to go watch a Let's Play of Alien Isolation.
It's on Game Pass right now.
Oh
I don't
man,
have Game Pass right now.
You don't
I
have
own that
Game
game.
Pass?
I don't have Game Pass.
I have it on the Xbox, but why use controller when I can use a mouse and keyboard at a higher frame rate with better resolution? So I've been
Oh,
playing on
and?
the PC. I have all the DLC on the Xbox, but
Because I don't need more pixels to my xenomorph. It scares me enough.
I like to call it the stress simulator. Yeah, I've been playing that lately. And it's pretty cool. I've got a whole soundboard over here that I can use when necessary.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I was just say your sound effects on these are good tonight. The music has been pretty damn good too.
Yeah.
I will say, I came and joined the Roll20 earlier tonight at like 6 o'clock, and the whole time I was playing Destiny, it was playing the spooky space station sounds or whatever.
Mm.
I kept getting confused and was like, I don't remember this being in the Destiny soundtrack.
I was in one of the areas with a lot of grates, and it kept doing the grate sound whenever I'd be around them, and I'd be like, I'd never heard that sound in Destiny before, and then I realized Roll20.
Yep, I saw you were on for a little bit there last night, Ben.
Yeah, I
Oh.
jumped in for just a second last night.
Yeah, we didn't even get to the new mechanic yet, Weston.
Oh boy.
We'll have to do that next time.
New mechanic?
Yeah.
I thought I was the only mechanic.
Oh.
Da-da.
I mean, it's nothing crazy. It's the same mechanic that I introduced last time, Weston.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll see you guys next time.
Yep.
Alright, see you, Jordan.
Yep.
Yeah. Bye, everyone.
I have to be validated. Do you like my vent map, Weston? Since last time I was unprepared for Quinn to head into the vents, I figured I should be prepared this time.
Yeah, it's better to have something.
Will say though, it is a very ballsy move for you guys to be up there. I want to know, what do you hope to accomplish?
Well, I am trying to play the character I've been given
Okay.
as, one of my bond is nothing is more important than the other members of my hermitage, order, or association, which I am interpreting as my fellow crewmates.
Okay.
So,
I
And
if there's any chance of saving the other people, then that's what I'm trying to do.
I also have the same bond of family, clan, or tribe is the most important thing in life.
I like it. I'm proud of you guys. So yeah, this is not the same. You guys did not explore the same ship that the first time went on.
And also had slightly different events on the ship.
Yeah. To quote a master filmmaker, it's sort of like poetry. They rhyme.
We should definitely try, like, Friday or Saturday to nail down the second session, though. I don't want it to be like Tomb of Horrors, where we're just like, yeah, we should do that again.
Yeah, man. That tomb is antagonistic all in itself. Like the tomb puzzles themselves are like a thing to fight.
The problem is that it's been so long since our first session that I've forgotten all of the ideas I had the next day.
It's okay. The next time we bring it up, you can sink down into the despair that I'm sure will come with it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not going to be too much longer before Oogway just sits down and waits for death to come.
Oh, poor guy.
He's old, it won't be long.
Alrighty. Well, I guess I'm gonna get off here for a little till tomorrow morning when I'm gonna get on Destiny.
Nice.
So
I don't.
do it all tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll be on too much.
that's fine.
If I am, it'll be later in the day.
I say for me it's morning because my family's not doing anything till tomorrow evening. So
Our Thanksgiving is just Emily and I, but still figure we'll probably spend most of the day together.
That'd be nice. I've got a
So.
4.5 drive to Wichita.
Ooh, that sucks.
Yay.
Wear that mask though.
I probably will. We'll see how it goes.
Alrighty, guys. I will talk to you guys later.
Alright,
See ya.
glad you're
Night.
not dead.
Copy.
Yep.
Not yet.
Not yet. We'll get there.
I'm also heading off. Good session.
See
Yep.
ya.
See ya.
Yeah.